is closed cost the economy thousands of dollars.
How bad are you in?
The sanding plow truck got sideways, a little twisted up. Once you're off into the side on the ice, you're done.
Now I was told, head back to the yard, get reloaded with sand. I'm stuck in this predicament.
I'm just gonna kind of pull ahead here a little bit.
Okay.
Get out some more line.
Okay.
I'll get you all nice and tightened up.
Okay.
And that became my #1 priority, to get him out of the ditch so that he could get the roads clear, so that he could get the roads drivable.
The road's closed here. Oh, really?
Okay, with the steering wheel slightly towards the left, I want you to release it, not too much. A bit more. A bit more back to the right, good. Release your brakes. With your foot on the brake as well, a little bit in case anything happens, right? I'll just bring you right to me.
The top-heavy truck could tip and roll down into the ditch.
He's getting nervous. Yeah, I don't blame him.
I did have a truck beside me, so I couldn't really put my truck in the position that I wanted to. I was trying to pull it forward and hope that it would come sideways. It's just got too much load in it.
Okay, off your brake. Off.
Keep sliding in.
1,200 kilometers southwest.
Is there something going on up on the coast?
Adam Gazzola is back in BC.
I'd rather be at home.
And at work. Because Jamie needs his top operator on the job.
It's a tractor trailer laying on its side.
Adam's driving 20 minutes north of Hope. A semi-driver veered off the coke and rolled onto a narrow access road.
Oh, check it out.
Adam's first backup at the scene, rookie Phil, driving Bruce's old Peterbilt.
It's going to be a hell of a pull. It's going to be more than one truck. It's down in a 5-foot ditch. It's not coming up the way it went in.
Yeah, so get in here, then we'll get the truck in here. And I'll see if I can get on the back of that trailer.
The wheels are facing the ditch. So basically we got to run some straps around it and do a reverse roll, stand it back up.
They'll run chains under the side of the truck to the bottom of the trailer and lift until the truck tilts away and back onto its wheels. First, they have to drag the truck away from the slope.
We got to slide it out to give ourselves room.
And you need to get more of an angle here too. Like you got to try to get dead onto this thing.
I'm trying to without going down in the ditch.
Well, don't worry about going in the ditch. You'll get out of the ditch.
All right.
Phil needs to get as close to 90 degrees as possible to the wreck, but it's a tight squeeze.
Whoa! Whoa!
And Phil's new to driving the heavy wrecker.
My arm! My arm! Back up the name this way again, and we'll hunker right down there and give her a good pull, I guess. The problem is the angle, right? Or, yeah, it's the angle. Go ahead! Back up. Straighten your wheel out. Oh, hey, hey, hey! Man.
Okay, so off your brakes. Off.
Keep sliding in.
It's just got too much load in it.
In northern Alberta, Colin's snowplow recovery is going sideways.
And it was just caught on that lip. It didn't want to just come up over it.
He's getting nervous. Yeah, I don't blame him.
And the driver was really concerned. He thought that this truck was going to roll over and down the hill.
Colin hooks up a second line to the side to hold the truck upright.
I wish that guy wasn't there and I can get on a better angle, but
It's tight in there. All the roads up there are tight. Just 2-lane highways, and they have these 3-foot shoulders.
Guys, watch yourselves for a sec.
But blocked in by the other truck, Colin's run out of room to get the plow up on the road.
The last thing I want to do is wreck any equipment.
So Colin is forced to reposition.
Okay.
An hour after Colin arrived on scene,
It's good. It's good. Good.
the plow truck can get back to work clearing the highway.
He had to be out doing his job so that it wasn't going to be a nightmare for the rest of us for the rest of the night.
Sorry.
Back on the Coquihalla side road in BC,
Quality operator.
Phil's wrecker is stuck in deep mud.
How much room do I have?
You don't have any room. You plowed it right back into the ditch.
Adam needs to get it unstuck and back on the job.
And the front end just wasn't turning because of the mud and stuff.
You need a tow truck, my friend.
It happens to everybody at some point in their career, and it just happened to be my day.
Phil normally works on smaller tow trucks in Alberta. But this season in BC, Jamie's had to rely on a skeleton crew of rookies to keep the operation running.
I'm pretty lucky. I got good training from a lot of people, but I gradually worked my way up the ranks. I just didn't hop into a big truck. Well, I'll have to get Wayne to pull the front end around, hopefully. He's here now.
I'm stuck. I need you to pull me out.
But to get the Peterbilt out, Wayne needs to block a lane of the highway.
Somebody said the tow trucks are coming up on the other lane.
Had to move over.
I hate delays. Have I made the customer happy? Have I got people indoor traffic flowing in a reasonable amount of time? That's how I measure my success. Hey, hold on here, we got it. Hey, closure's not an option.
Road's open.
Now they can get back to the job they came to do.
Adam, where do you want me to position?
Come back down the road here.
Down here?
Yeah.
Wayne rigs to the rear of the semi while Phil chains up to the front. Again. But rigging up to a powerful tandem wrecker is all new to Phil.
I worry about rigging and chain and service lines on the wreckers all the time. A chain snapping or a line breaking is like a shotgun coming at you. It's like holding a gun to your own head.
Pull some more on yours. We'll get her. Don't stand in front of it. We'll get her.
On an access road on the Coquihalla,
Don't stand in front of it.
heavy rescue was trying to make up for lost time.
Coming? Holy. What happened? What the hell did you do? Broke a chain.
A chain breaking is like a recovery guy's worst nightmare. It's like a gunshot. There's just not enough time to get out of the way. Broke a chain.
Broke a chain?
And some hydraulic fittings.
And when it hit the tailboard of my truck, it took out the 3 hydraulic lines for my wheel lift.
If it would have hit somebody's head, it would have had some severe damage.
Phil rigged up the faulty chain, but the weak link wasn't his fault. Still, It's enough to shake up a heavy rescue rookie.
Oh, I hate myself sometimes.
I want you to get over tight as you can here, because Wayne's going to come in beside you.
Okay.
He's going to lift on that back end. And
We're going to do a reverse roll?
Yeah. There you go. Good there.
Adam moves the two tandems side by side.
Let's get a rig back up there.
The worst part is I'm still using the chain that broke. The reverse rollover, you're working from the roof side of the trailer. You're hooking on to the low side, and you're pulling the bottom towards your truck.
Adam needs extra power on the front end. He rigs up to the tractor.
Where do you want to be?
Well, we're right where we need to be, but no matter how we do it, the hood's going to get... Let's watch that in case it breaks again, eh?
Hold it, Adam.
Keep going.
Here it comes.
That's your reverse rollover.
But you got her done, hey?
Well, it's to wreck the hood like that, but
There was nothing you could do.
I definitely don't like it. Pull ahead some more.
Suck the ass in
Suck it
up.
right over, then we'll just get on the front and pull it over.
After a morning of delays, Adam wants this job finished.
Good job, Blaine.
A little bit of screwing around there, but hey.
Well, we haven't made it back to the yard yet. This truck is old, gray, and in the way.
Being home in BC has given Adam some ideas about making a swap with Jamie.
We should just switch roles, you know. Alberta was going good, so he can go there and live his dream, and I'll come back here and be close to my family.
Hey, westbound, took a look going over the top today. How much was at the top there, guys? Was it pretty thick?
Up near the summit of the Coke,
Lost traction, and here we are.
snow is hammering the highway, and a car carrier has blown a tire chain.
They got Query Joe in there working. He's making some large up there.
Al Quiring can't tow it until he frees the broken chain.
But he's having trouble getting that chain out of there, so.
There we go. I think we're good. I'm busy every day.
Northbound, you're okay.
I compare it to a row of ticking clocks. Every once in a while, they all start coming up at the same time and ringing, and it's a hard thing to handle.
There's a truck jackknife just before the shed southbound.
Looks like a super be a lumber.
All of a sudden, there's a jackknife. You get a phone call, and the snow shed's blocked. There's no time to waste.
Where?
We'll go have a little look.
Coming down the hill and just started going sideways, hit the bank, and that was the end of that.
The line of traffic starts to back up immediately. Trapped in it, two snow plows.
No truck backing down the hill.
Al races to the scene, but he's on the other side of the divided highway.
Lots of stuff going on all at the same time, but the critical thing is you got to stay focused there and try and get that road open as quick as you can.
Hey, Al, if you want to do this, I'll scrape the road. It's just go under myself into a tickle. You'll be all right.
Al enlists the grader, already in the perfect position.
If I wanted to, sure, I could lasso him and absorb his Visa card, but that's not what I'm there for. I've already got work coming out of my ears, and if they can't get through with the plows, it just becomes a cyclone effect into the chaos. just gotta get this guy off the road and then turn your plows loose. Come on.
Just like that. As fast as it happened, it's undone.
The plows can get back to work. And so can Al.
Let's roll.
Now, where you guys just came southbound, all your tracks are covered already.
Just trying to warn people about what was happening down the hill and got a little too far off the road.
As night falls on the coke, the snow gets heavier. At the base of the smasher tonight, commercial vehicle inspectors are making sure all big rigs are chained up.
It's traffic from outside of the province. They're not used to the mountains.
Trucker Russell Brandon hails from Minnesota.
I ain't done this in a while. It was in January 2011 was the last time I threw chains.
But once his chains are on,
Uh-oh, this is not good, but what happened here now?
he isn't getting any traction.
Why is he doing that now? Let's take a look here.
The wheels he put the chains on aren't even turning.
This doesn't work. I'll even have to rechain again.
He opens the fuse panel for the system that sends power to the axles.
That's just the way it goes. Fuse. A little fuse. Ah, come on.
He needs to find a spare.
I don't know what to do with it. Everything's been going wrong.
Until he finds it.
There, now I got power. I got the power divider on. Now I have power on that back axle now.
Russell needs to maintain his momentum all the way to the top.
Look at that, a truck making it up the hill under its own steam.
I hope I don't get stuck. Oh no.
Dead ahead, a stalled semi.
Oh, we don't want to stop. We do not want to stop. We do not want to stop. If I stop, I might not be able to get going again. This is not good. Oh, we don't want to stop. We do not want to stop. We do not want to stop.
On the coke, just north of the snow shed, trucker Russell Brandon is hitting a major roadblock.
This is not good. If I stop, I might not be able to get going again. I might be spending the night right here.
Anybody have any update on Coke? There's a super beast spun out 3/4 of the way up.
This guy's stuck. That guy can't get going again. See what I mean? It rains, it pours.
The B train is blocking one lane, with a spun-out car in the other. Truck drivers help clear the car. But the semi in front of Russell is still stuck. To get around him, he backs into the inside lane, which has already been cleared.
See, I'm glad the ball went by. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. There we got her. There we got her. I knew I should have stayed where I was at. I should have known better to do this, but I don't like sitting still. We were doing over 15 miles an hour. Now I'm having a hard time keeping it at 10 because momentum is everything when you do this stuff. Come on, just a little bit more speed. That way you can pick it up just a little bit. You're going to cause me to spin out here. Engine temperature is unbelievable hot right now. Yeah, I think something's wrong. Something. I don't think this is not the weather's not causing it. Something else is wrong. Is it exactly a good day today? I gotta pull over. Let's cool off. I can't do it right now. I want to, but I can't. More speed. Come on, baby. He died.
That guy put that truck in the ditch nicely there.
Up in northern Alberta, Jamie Davis is heading an hour north of Lac La Biche.
We're on Highway 63 north of Wandering River, and there's a B train stuck. Got his trailer in the ditch.
One thing about this area, it's a magnet for disaster, similar to some areas of the Coquihalla. Certain areas suck semis into the ditch.
So I'm gonna go check the trailer here.
The B train, loaded with over 60 tons of lumber, is off the road and stuck in deep snow.
He was not making a turn. I was pretty close when he gave us signals.
He says a car came in out of here and forced him off the road. The vac trailer went into the snowdrift. Lucky he didn't flip over.
I was trying to going out, but now it's like a radiator start leaking. Call tow trucks, it's costing a big $1,000 there.
First, I'm gonna get turned around in here.
The accident wasn't the driver's fault, but he's the one picking up the tab.
Your tow pin in there isn't very good. Last year we had one that wanted to come right off.
Now he's faced with a recovery bill, a traffic control bill, and we wanted to make sure that we didn't cost him any more money.
What I'm doing is putting a hook on his trailer here in the mainframe. I don't want to pull on the bumper, so I'm going to get alongside of you here. We're going to pull on the trailer. That won't hurt your truck.
But to pull from the side, Jamie blocks the southbound lane.
Watch your back, buddy. Look at these guys. I'm going to put the light tower up a bit. You know what? They're the best safety thing we got going on.
When they see an area lit up like a baseball field, it's a safety factor.
Now I'm going to go ahead of quite a ways up so we get a nice low angle to it. He doesn't have any damage happening.
When you go, just let it idle. Don't give it much fuel, okay? Because the more you spin, the more you push yourself in there. You ready? It goes slow.
It's nice and easy. That much. Let it idle. Idle, tell him.
As if you speed them wheels up and you're jerking around and everything else, you're creating shock on your own truck, my truck. He's rock and roll. He wants to go so bad he's revving it up and spinning his tires.
Tell him to let it idle. Just idle, no gas.
Just go nice and easy, first gear, right? Steer out this way, too.
Okay, now stop.
Stop. Brakes.
Oh, yeah, the driver's on. Yeah, that's no problem with the driving.
Yeah, he's basically on the road. We're going to follow him down the Wandering River just in case he has problems with his coolant leak, and we're going to make sure he's all right.
That's the way it's done.
Died.
Back in BC, just below the summit of the Coke, Russell Brandon is fighting an overheating engine. It gets it started, for now.
Once it gets in the red, it's gonna shut off.
If the engine gets too hot, it'll shut down again. But the top of the hill is in sight.
Dad, we're going. Where's the override?
So he hits the override. This is not a drive to be taken lightly. One driver in Norway barely escaped with his life while navigating a narrow mountain road.
There's not much forgiveness when you're 14 feet wide and 120 feet long, going down narrow roads with steep switchbacks. You gotta be bang on with the corners, bang on with your momentum. Something's going on back there. Come on, sweetheart. Couple tight bends right in a row.
On a steep, twisting mountain road in BC.
Come on, sweetheart.
Al Quirin is trying to keep a heavy piece of logging equipment from pulling him over the edge.
Some of the roads that we go into, 500, 1,000 foot straight off. Something's going on back there.
starter's wheels are pulling towards the ravine.
These tires are so tall, you got on a slope, they want to roll, and the more you move, the more they'll keep rolling back and get you into the ditch. And this thing is not something you want to go in the ditch with. The worst thing about stopping on that steep part of that hill is it's on a slope. But once you back up once, that machine moves closer to the edge.
Al has no choice but to keep going as slowly as he can.
Come on, baby. Come on. That sounds better. Right on, we made her. Some bad goes on that corner there, I'll tell you.
With straighter roads ahead, the worst is now in Al's rearview mirror.
When you drop that off, definitely it's a sigh of relief and then it's over.
Okay.
An hour north of Lac La Biche, Kevin Ritchie is heading off-road from Highway 63.
When did you go in here?
2 days ago.
The pickup is stuck in soft, heavy snow. The only vehicle light enough to make it in and attempt a recovery is the flagging truck.
You're in 4 now?
I tried all the gears already.
He's got no drive gears, so he can't even help. He's only got reverse, and he's facing the wrong way for reverse. We had to do a lot of digging of snow. Yeah, just like that, partner. Put it in neutral. I'm gonna hit it hard. Put your seatbelt on, and if I get you moving, I'm not stopping. Ready? Let's dig some more.
Aren't we supposed to get my truck out?
I hope not. Okay, you ready to give it another try? Seatbelt. Just stay there, I'll do it again. Hang on, let me try one more time.
In the bush off Alberta's Highway 63,
gotta dig some more.
Kevin is trying to rescue a stranded pickup.
A little more digging.
Here we go. I gotta work for this big fish.
But with snow this deep and heavy, he might need some backup.
Let's get Adam to come take a look here.
Okay, let's put another chain and strap on it.
Well, let me try one more shot.
Okay.
If you just pull out of the way. I think the worst of it's over.
Kevin wanted to give it one more shot by himself, and I figured, what the hell? Common sensing to just hook 2 trucks to it and get it out of there, but...
Okay, well, I think I broke his other tow hook.
Robin Hood to the rescue.
Can you push this through like that?
We decided to hook up the other truck. I'll follow your lead. Put them both in 4 low.
Work with what you got.
Hey, let's go.
Bob's your uncle. We got him out.
Later that night,
Holy it windy, eh?
an Arctic front sweeps across northern Alberta. In the aftermath of the storm, semis litter the sides of the highway. All the way from Lac La Biche to Fort McMurray.
It's gonna be closed for a while.
At 8 a.m., heavy rescue rolls up to their first call of the morning. Collins got to tackle a fully loaded B-train tanker in the ditch off Highway 63.
Yeah, you're not too badly in there.
They don't build trucks for strength anymore. They build them for weight so they can haul more, which is not good for us.
I need to get some lift on it.
The first challenge is just how to rig it.
I wonder if I come in underneath, right, chain it and actually lift it up out of there.
Yeah, we can do that. Give me more.
Yeah, coming.
They hook to the fifth wheel to drag the 50-ton B-train sideways up to the highway.
Yeah, just keep an eye on that fender.
The snow, the ice. He's just cemented in. He's been in here for a while. It's just look at all the snow under there, right? Once you're in there and the cold hits it and this wind, it turns to like cement.
Now pull it in.
The road was just frozen. Those cleats just wouldn't dig in. The tanker was so cemented in, I needed all the help I could get.
Wild day today, all kinds of things going on everywhere.
But Adam's only help
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull you up.
is busy on Highway 881.
So then I just slid right off, eh?
Jamie's facing his own backlog of recoveries.
Kind of a chaotic day where everything was happening all at the same time.
It's the kind of conditions that have made Alberta such a success for heavy rescue.
Alberta exceeded all my expectations of what it could be and how it would go. I mean, we were looking for survival. But I think I underestimated the opportunity that exists. We are going to continue to grow, and we're going to grow in Alberta.
So we'll get turned around now and go get that little pickup out of the ditch just so he doesn't have to wait for the other guys. And then we'll see if we can contact Adam.
Now pull it in.
Watch yourself.
It's still closed.
Back on Highway 63, the guy running Jamie's Alberta operation is feeling the pressure.
This guy gonna be quick, do you think?
That's a lot of weight we're dealing with, right?
I want to get this highway reopened.
Go down with the boom.
I'm scared if my tow company's on scene. The rotator out there.
Just north of Lac La Biche,
I want to get this highway reopened.
Adam Gazzola is under pressure to get Highway 63 moving.
Go down with the boom.
But the loaded B-train tanker is hard packed in the snow.
Get a shovel and start digging out that front end. We got a road closed. Don't around.
Adam needs more than a shovel. Authorities want to see progress.
This is the big hindrance right now. Can we tandem on this truck?
That base.
The sheriff wants Adam to team up with a competitor just down the highway.
The other one's off the road.
Yeah, well, we'll get him over here, I guess, to give it a try.
Adam's not used to needing help from the competition.
That okay with you guys?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm good at that. Just get him to back up here right away.
At the end of the day, we have a job to get the highway open, and you have to work with people.
Good.
This training day for him?
Pick that right up off the ground there. The tires actually squat, right? Want to give him a hand on that line there? Put your good line on that tow hook down there. Crank your wheel and go forward with it. Okay, tighten her up. Pull. Kevin, hop in there and hold that wheel. Hold it. Keep going. Stop.
They've broken the grip of the ice, but Heavy Rescue still has to pull 50 tons through the snow and back onto the road.
Keep going, yeah. You got it. More. Keep going, yeah. You're good, Julian. We'll just get him up onto the ground here, and he'll be good to go. Pull up over here.
It feels good when you can see some of the traffic starting to move. We all work together and got the traffic flowing. Sometimes when we have cases like that, you know, it feels like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders.
What lanes are blocked? Both the eastbound lanes are closed.
He caught a snowy edge and overcorrected and then just began a barrel roll. There's not much space left for a body in there. I think he's pretty fortunate that he's still with us.
Both eastbound lanes of Highway 1, the country's major artery, are blocked.
I don't know if it's on call, but there needs some heavy equipment to clear all this.
Adam Gazzola is on break after 4 weeks up north, but he couldn't resist the lure of a big wreck.
I just come down for my 10 days off and figured I'd come out and have some fun. What do you want to do? You think we should skid these ones out of the way? We need to get this highway opened up. We'll just tip it over with a couple wreckers. You know, get the hell out of here. Phil's got the Peterbilt. He's backing up to the truck right now.
Adam is top dog in Alberta, but BC is Howie Irwin's turf.
Well, Howie's in Chilliwack somewhere coming this way.
Until Howie's on the scene, Adam takes charge.
So if you come down here at 47, at least we'll be able to do something with it. Okay? How's she going today? The highways are in a big panic, so whatever we're going to do, we should probably try to do her.
The B train is too heavy to flip with a load of lumber still attached.
You gotta talk to Wayne here.
Heavy Rescue's newest driver, Wayne Sahata, will have to cut the load free.
We gotta crawl up there and cut it. You crawl on out when I get to the top of the tire? There you go. We got her, Wayne. How about that last belly one there, Wayne?
Which one?
Is it loose? Must be. Good enough. Whew. Couple straps holding, but nothing major. They'll come off.
Yeah, I'm right here now.
At 6:15, Heavy Rescue's lead BC operator, Howie Irwin, rolls up in HR 66. He was west of Hope, and he's pulled up on the opposite side of the wreck.
You got another chain, or?
Yeah, I got another two.
Okay.
To save time, Howie will use Phil's wrecker, already on the other side.
Oh!
This season, Howie's built a reputation as BC's lone wolf.
I'm one man, one truck. Redneck science. When there's a big truck wreck and I show up, it's my job to make sure that it happens. I should be able to do this with one truck. I'm gonna grab it in the middle, grab it in the back of the tractor, and pull the thing over. Okay, hand me that block when you get enough cable out.
You need more? Or are you okay?
We're in. That's all I'm concerned about is getting that highway open so that they can get traffic moving. Use the chain, wrap the rail.
Even though it's Howie's scene, Adam is having a hard time playing the role of observer.
Want to get 47 on the front, or?
What?
When you got 47 on the front, knuckle it down.
You observe with this, not this.
Maybe put 47 on the front to help power it over.
Every little bit helps. That's why we have the trucks. We try to use them as much as we can.
I don't think it needs more power.
I figured just one truck would do it.
I've rolled over quite a few B trains. Never had one that never fell over on its wheels.
Okay, well, we'll do her your way then. If you figure you can do her.
You know, what you've got here is Howie, you know, being a lone wolf, used to doing everything on his own and alone. You throw him in the mix with another top dog, then there's a dogfight happening.
Well, Howie came here and switched the whole plan. Well, I figured he's going to roll her all over here all by himself. So, I don't know why he wouldn't put the other truck on there. Save yourself hassle. No sense being a superhero.
To clear the wreck faster, Howie wants to rig just one wrecker with the first line to the tractor and the second line to the back of the lead trailer.
You ever used these before?
Yeah, I used them on the other trucks.
Okay, you understand they're no good unless you're right up on top of them?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
All the straps are cut, Wayne?
Huh?
All the straps are cut?
Yeah.
Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Try it. Okay, here we go.
Keep going. Keep going.
Come on, you little...
The wreck starts to slide,
He's gonna lose the cut.
but doesn't flip.
Dog choke. Unreal.
Just 45 minutes away, up near the top of the Coke,
This is truly insane.
What do you guys recommend chaining up for a smash or they're box canyon or before?
the overnight traffic is thrown into chaos.
Yeah, it's not good. The snow is like freaking seagulls in front of your face right now. And every time I see the snow coming down up here, I see that quiring.
But tonight, the quiring on the road is Al's son, Kerry, helping out senior operator Gord Boyd.
Let's get pulling.
Fighting to keep the smasher clear. Up near the summit, the steep 8% grade takes its toll.
I can't get up the hill. It's because they all stopped. Problem is, once you stop,
It's awesome.
The driver works traffic control for Jamie's brother, Jason. He needs to get to a wreck up the highway.
either I get up there and get to do the recovery or I hang out down here for the night.
Anyone wanting to head towards the Coke, I would suggest taking another route.
Back down the hill and pull one up. Backing up down the hill that night in a snowstorm. Just another day at the office.
Gord takes pity on the competition.
Just stay with me, yeah? Yes. Let's go some fun.
I don't like this.
There you go. Okay, buddy, I'll just let Al phone Jason. They can sort it out.
All right. Thanks, buddy. The color of the truck might be different, but we all end up putting our lives on the line on the side of the road.
Long shoulder. That's hard on her.
Back down on Highway 1, Howie's gambled on a quick flip using one wrecker. But so far, he's losing big.
He's gonna lose the truck.
Unreal.
The wrecker should have enough weight to flip the empty trailer.
You didn't cut all the straps, right?
What?
You didn't cut all the straps,
I have
right?
no idea.
Something's holding it in place. I know there is. I asked those guys, did you cut the straps? Yeah, we cut the straps.
Howie takes a look for himself.
That's why the problem is.
Some of the straps are still holding.
Anytime I show up at a wreck and it's still restrained to a flat deck, climb up on top, cut them from the top. That way the trailer can pull away and lay down.
Just a cluster again.
Adam's not waiting for Howie to cut any more straps.
Spin around, let's get her backed up there.
He pulls the salvage crew's backhoe into service to help the Peterbilt pull over the rear trailer.
You gotta get over more if you can.
And then positions Wayne and Truck 47 to tackle the front of the tractor.
You bend that over, so you're gonna go.
Yeah, I know.
All this iron sitting here, we're not using it, so. Phil, we definitely wouldn't do it this way in Alberta, would we?
Nope.
We'd have the road open by now, I can tell you that much.
Are you kidding me? Hey, what is going on here?
We got 15 minutes to get the road open because the highway guy is bitching.
Three people here trying to come up with ideas.
Well, will you listen to somebody?
Lumber everywhere. Wow. Yeah, the whole highway's blocked off, eh?
Hey, what's going on here?
We got 15 minutes to get the road open because the highway guy is bitching.
Three people here trying to come up with ideas.
Well, will you listen to somebody for a minute?
On Highway 1, just outside of Hope, heavy rescue is struggling to clear a wrecked lumber truck. Traffic's been stopped for almost 3 hours.
I understand you're working your ass off, but we gotta get the road opened up here.
Well, hurry up then. Let's go.
Howie was told the load's been cut free.
That's why the problem is.
But some straps are still holding bundles of lumber.
Bend that over, so you're gonna go.
Adam stepped in to add more muscle.
I'm just gonna kick my blocks out and back up 3 feet, okay? And then hook it onto that chain, and that's it. We'll start pulling.
Whatever. Let's go. I'm used to being one guy, one truck, showing up and doing it.
Hey, Phil, got a big chain?
Right on the back corner, right corner of the truck.
If I'd have shown up, nobody else had been there, cut everything from the top, front to back, that thing had been on the ground in 20 minutes.
Just go through the wheels like they did there. Yep. Oh, there you
I'm gonna release my line and drive ahead. You should too.
The B train slid during the first attempt. Now it could come down right on top of the wreckers.
I don't want this truck falling over and landing on my truck.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Howie's confident his wrecker is clear.
I don't understand why he's not moving his truck ahead.
Hey, look at that. Slow but surely.
Come on, old girl. Keep going. Keep going. There it goes.
Now he's so close, he's gonna hit the. How come you don't tell him that? I tried telling him that.
He's gonna hit the truck.
There, it's down now.
Did it hit the truck?
No, lots of room.
The wreck missed the wrecker by inches.
Okay, just freewheel the other side, pull ahead of it. I didn't intend for it to land that close, but I knew it was gonna be close.
4.5 hours after the accident, eastbound traffic can start flowing again.
On the radio, they said it was open.
But if Howie was hoping to make a good impression on top dog Adam,
I sure as wouldn't have done the job like that.
If I need help, I'll ask for help. I'm a big boy, I don't hold hands. Only with the wife.
the next morning, 40 minutes up the highway from Hope.
What happened to the Colt? It was a bad wreck there. I heard it was head-on. Yeah, something went down because that's the second ambulance I've seen go by.
A B train crossed the median, smashing into an SUV.
Yeah, they got their ambulance up there right now.
The driver of the SUV is airlifted to hospital.
Looks like the coroner event. Was there a fatality accident or something? How many were killed? One for sure.
Some family is going to be devastated and they'll never be the same in a matter of a second.
The truck driver also suffered injuries.
One of my buddies. No, it's a friend of mine. Same company, friend of mine. Ouch. I couldn't even imagine.
How's the driver doing? He shook up and obviously doesn't feel that well over knowing that at least one person got killed. The fatality southbound, so yeah, she'll be closed for a while. Probably won't open it until they finish their investigation.
A serious accident requires a major investigation by a team of accident reconstructionists.
Did he jackknife? Yeah, he jackknife. Okay.
Today, the leader of the team is Sergeant Brian Nightingale.
We need to preserve the scene so that we can present the physical evidence in court. We're going to keep the traffic back behind the emergency vehicles. Don't fill in this area here.
Yeah, no problem.
Sergeant Nightingale can't rush the investigation, but just like heavy rescue, he feels the pressure to get the highway rolling.
So it's pretty straight here, eh?
Yeah.
So the road, when you got here, was it in this shape or was it just like black ice?
No, this would have been ice over here.
Okay.
There's no doubt about it.
Pinpointing exactly where the truck lost control can help the team figure out how and why it happened.
He's coming out of that curve back there.
Okay.
And I bet you that's where everything starts to go.
Probably.
Yeah, back in the curve.
Because why would he lose traction on a straight stretch?
Sergeant Nightingale needs to survey the entire accident scene for the full picture.
We can put the UAV up and then we can get our aerial photos. Every time we shut down the highway, costs $1 million per hour in lost commerce revenue.
Position, hold, engage.
This way, I can do the whole survey of the scene just by taking it up in 10 minutes and taking it back down again. And the whole purpose is to get the highways open quicker.
Investigators hope images from the drone will help provide the answers they need.
One of the most important things of the scene is to get the proper kind of photographs.
In northern Alberta,
Have you been up the Conklin Road before? I know I haven't been. You're in for a treat.
Adam's back in the oil patch after 10 days home in BC. He and Colin are heading to Old Conklin Road, 3 hours north of Lac La Biche.
They have a gravel trailer rolled over. Just a trailer for far as I know.
Yeah, okay.
It's a narrow, white-knuckle ride through remote oil patch backcountry.
Pickup coming at you, Colin. I heard him. 58 empty body drop.
If you know there's a wide load coming, you better start finding a space to get the hell out of his way.
The trucks are hauling loads of gravel, used to extend roads over the muskeg into more remote oil fields.
35 loader pickup.
These roads are narrow. There's protocol on them.
Your record kilometer 31 to line.
Every kilometer, you need to call out where you are, what kind of truck you are. You got to be careful. You got to watch your speed. That way, you know, two vehicles don't smash into each other.
You're calling straight on the 97 corner here.
Recovering a loaded trailer will be tough enough.
Yeah, we're here.
But on this narrow road, it'll be almost impossible. Near Mine Creek on BC's Coquihalla Highway.
And then this is when he's starting to fly.
Sergeant Brian Nightingale reviews aerial evidence of a fatal accident.
So now he's up around, I say, close to 200 meters right now. And so that's where he goes out of control, goes across the center median, and then there's where the vehicle is.
The curving section around Mine Creek is known for wrecks. But the images show that this trucker lost control on the straight stretch, where there's no reason to slide sideways.
Because on a straight stretch, there is no lateral acceleration.
The team will keep digging, gathering more information from both vehicles.
We have to present our evidence in court, and so we have to be able to provide the court with what we saw. This particular vehicle has an airbag module that will have quite a bit of data.
They'll transport the SUV to a garage to access the module and hopefully more clues.
They opened up the Coquihalla southbound? They were open one lane getting through.
At a nearby tow yard,
is it there?
The SUV's black box, called an event data recorder, will help investigators reconstruct the final seconds before the crash.
So it is reading from the module now? It's telling me whether the driver and the passenger were buckled at the time, and I can confirm that it does say that. And the brakes are on for about 1.5 seconds before impact. This information is very important to our outcome.
With seatbelts buckled and airbags deployed, the passenger could have survived. The team soon finds a possible explanation for the tragic outcome.
She may have been hit with items coming up from the back of the vehicle. Because everything in the vehicle is traveling at the same speed as the car is when it gets hit.
It's one important clue. Once they retrieve the recorder from the truck, the investigators will work to form a complete picture of this tragedy on the highway.
Hey, gravel trucks, what are we stopping here for?
On Old Conklin Road in northern Alberta,
it's a narrow road in the middle of absolutely nowhere.
Adam and Colin are in a rush to get a gravel trailer back on its wheels.
You just came bucking right through here. We took the corner way too wide, forcing myself to go into the ditch.
Problem is, the trailer rolled on one of the worst blind corners on the road.
It's a busy road. It's a haul road, right? Guys are hauling gravel out of there all winter. Okay, so you'll get you in here, pull down, and then I'll get on this back corner where it looks like most of the weight is.
But the heavy gravel is loose and will shift during the pull.
Wrap that around one more time, make it shorter, you know? Right down here.
Today, swamper Jamie McKelsey is helping Adam rig.
So you don't tear the axle out? Oh. So you'll rip right out of these bags, right?
Pretty cozy down at 97. Slow right down, guys. Slow right down.
We're on a dangerous road. Narrow roads. Just gonna get this done and be on our way.
Get your truck on the other side. It's a haul road. We can't have it closed for very long.
You want to push on some more? Let go of it. Kind of limited on space. I just kind of want to keep it out of the way. Keep it from swinging over into my truck. That'll help.
Pull ahead some now?
A little bit.
Hey, you don't want that hitch coming out and whacking you in case it breaks.
Well, I got it tied up, but still.
Okay. I'm gonna go between that, which should be okay.
I'm underneath the airlines now.
Okay, how's that look there? That looks okay.
There's like 100 gravel trucks coming down here, so just want to get this road open up. Hopefully it comes right over.
Adam's taking no chances. He's put the might of the rotator on the heaviest end of the trailer.
We had still a pretty good amount of load in that box there. So if something happens, you're in a big pile of
Reloaded, you're good down to 98 after that convoy is fixed. Thank you. 98.
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Watch yourself.
On a remote road in northern Alberta,
Come on, Adam, pull that thing over.
heavy rescue is fighting to pull over a loaded gravel trailer.
Are you be okay there when it comes down? You have lots of room there when it comes down?
It's tied up.
Okay.
But Colin's running out of room. If he stops to reposition, the trailer could topple.
The gamblers are going to turn this thing back upside down again, and we're going to be back to square one.
Keep going. Let it down? Well, let's go down or no?
What? No, you're right on the boom. Well, it's caught on the boom, so it won't go down, come back down.
That 97 is blocked off. There is. Pretty slow, the guys standing around.
Now you got an accident just ahead of you there, southbound in Brandy Lane.
On Highway 5 in BC, Howie gets word of a wreck near Othello.
Oh, he's buried in there like a tick. Talking about that rather interesting parking job at Othello.
Last night, a fully loaded semi veered off the road and is now wedged against the rock.
Have fun getting it out, I think.
It might look like a simple recovery, but Howie can't just winch it out.
There's only 4 feet between him and the rocks on the other side. So if I was to hook onto it and just start pulling it up the hill, it would automatically want to go away from the truck towards the rocks.
After last week's struggle, the lone wolf has decided he needs help.
We all got to work together. You can't be a one-man army. I try, but there's certain times where you know you're outgunned. You either got to add another gun or get a bigger one.
The weapon Howie needs is the rotator, with its vertical lifting power, but it's hours away working in Alberta.
Here he comes.
Fortunately, there's a backup. Jamie's brother Jason has one.
Well, what do you think?
I think he's not coming out with damage.
Guys are all fired, grabbing dirty trucks.
Jamie shows up to oversee the recovery.
I just want to grab the front, get him to grab the back, and just park it on the shoulder behind me, basically.
Yeah, I think he's following with you.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. If
He needs the team to help him in this case, so he's got to learn to be with the team and make this happen, because it's beyond a one truck, one guy job.
The only damage to the truck is on the front end of the trailer, and Jamie wants to keep it that way.
There's quite a bit of value in this truck, so the goal is to bring it out and not do any more damage to it.
Truck's gonna start coming up on that right front wheel, right where he's standing right now.
Howie will tackle the tractor with HR-66, but the heavy lift might be more than it can handle.
HR-66 is a 25-ton hydraulic wrecker. It has limited capability for recovery. A 25-ton truck is a tow truck.
This is really a two-rotator job. To lift this whole unit up and bring it on the road like this.
Jamie and Jason have worked major recoveries together with both rotators.
So let's go up high.
It's the perfect setup for lifting a semi straight upward and onto the road.
Wow. Problem is we don't have a second rotator here. We're just going to have to work with what we got.
They don't want to damage the undercarriage or the fairings, which improve wind resistance.
He drove it into the ditch at such a shallow angle that he didn't wreck anything on the bottom half of the trailer. I got to get it out of the ditch without trashing it.
This much of a side pull, I wouldn't be sticking out too far, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Keep a little bit more on the downside. Keep it level. There you go, yeah.
Little more?
It's coming, it's coming. Hold it. Hold it.
It's going to be a stop here, guys, in the lineup.
In northern Alberta, drivers trapped on a busy industrial road are losing patience.
What are we waiting on? Is somebody coming in, or are we just hanging out?
We're costing them guys money. If we don't get that out of the ditch and off the road, you know, those guys might miss free trips, right? And that means money to a guy that has a truck payment.
Heavy Rescue is racing to flip the gravel trailer, but the trailer's hitch is jammed against the wrecker.
It's held up against your boom. So when you pull ahead, it's either going to go that way or it's going to come this way.
Colin needs to release his winch and move his wrecker.
So my fear is when you pull ahead, it's going to go down again. Freewheel and go ahead.
Go easy on the clutch. It'll just meter it. Jamie, watch yourself.
Okay, hold there. Is he hooked up? Are you hooked up?
Just about. There we go. We're all good.
You can unhook. Okay, get this rigged up, get out of here. You guys hook onto it and drag it up there, I guess, or?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Colin heads north to a turnaround 10 minutes up the road.
Cheers, out at 37. Gravel truck just going to back up to her and get it loaded up. And she'll be all open up here in a couple minutes, boys.
Perfect.
Adam hits the road for the 3-hour journey home.
T-Record 96. Get it down.
But just as the gravel truck gets on its way,
Now we can't go up the hill. Stuck.
it's trapped right in the blind corner.
What the?
Here we go.
Gravel convoy 97.
Watch your back. Watch your back.
Traffic backed up for 40 minutes, guns it for the open lane.
97 for 6 empty heavy and 2 light.
They might need a tug there spinning up.
This road's open?
Everything fine there? You copy?
Coming on this corner here right now.
Watch out. Hold there.
In Alberta, Heavy Rescue has pulled a gravel trailer back on the road.
And she'll be all open up here in a couple minutes, boys.
Perfect.
But the truck hauling the trailer is now stuck on a blind corner.
Here we come. 97 for 6 empty MT heavy, enemy 2 left. Just keep coming. Coming on this corner here right now. Loaded gravel tractor 98. Loaded gravel convoy 92.
No, I know, eh? You don't give it.
Word reaches Colin, who just turned around up the road.
We got a radio call back. They couldn't get it up the hill.
Oh, here's Colin. Perfect, eh?
Empty heavy record 97. I just gotta get out and give these guys a tug up the hill here.
We're gonna pull them up top of the hill, get off the corner.
Should be good. Good. Give me that. Put her on the ground. Let's give her.
You ready? You bet.
Just helping these guys out, you know, it's what we do, right?
Back on the road. Never leave a man behind.
Over on BC's Coquihalla Highway,
It's coming on the frame. Howie, you need some lift.
What's that?
You need some lift.
Howie and crew are trying to recover a loaded semi without wrecking its fairings.
It's brittle. It's plastic. It's not going to stand up to any kind of abuse.
So the problem we've run into now is the fairing starting to bite into the bank. That piece could be worth $4,000 or $5,000. So for $4 or $5 grand worth of damage, we're better off to put the line in there and lift it properly.
This thing is very expensive, and the possibility for creating more damage to the unit is very possible if you don't handle it right. We didn't want to do any more damage.
If we hook me up and I can pick up that, right, a little bit, just dangle it so it gets a little bit more in the air. So I'll just come in here and swing over and give you a little pick.
Jason plans for a re-rig, running straps to the front of the trailer to help Howie lift it out.
He'll flip around like that, take a little bit of pressure off on it, and actually lift it over that way in order to pull it out.
You want to get that one over? Yeah, I want it over. Push it up, Howie. Yeah.
Oh, watch here.
I got you.
Are you climbing up, James?
Yeah.
You come up, eh? I'm gonna move it back to the landing gear, eh?
Yeah, man.
What?
I tell you, this trailer is not looking very good up here. There's a lot more roof damage than really is apparent, and it goes for quite a ways.
The veer angle of the two lines would actually push on the top corners of the trailer, collapsing it in.
I just know that's gonna end up getting squished. Let's set up one spreader bar and pick it up at the landing gear on both sides. You know, you're still gonna accomplish the same thing. The front corner is so damaged. I'm scared of it.
A spreader bar allows a trailer to be lifted vertically from its base, taking pressure away from the fragile walls. But rigging the spreaders...
And they're the same length? What's this say?
It doesn't say foot length on it.
means more time on the highway.
Yeah, 20. That's a 20. Just join them together, and we'll go in about here. We'll put an angle iron in here. Okay.
Are we good?
Keep going slowly.
Angle irons will prevent the straps from cutting into the frame.
Okay, go ahead.